So if you have taken the Covishield vaccine of AstraZeneca, should you be worried? There have been reports that AstraZeneca for the first time has accepted in court documents that its vaccine, developed in partnership with Oxford University, can raise the risk of a rare and serious blood clot. The Oxford AstraZeneca COVID vaccine, sold as Covishield in India, is a viral vector vaccine developed using the modified chimpanzee adenovirus CHAdOx1. Covishield, manufactured and marketed in India in partnership with the Serum Institute of India or SII, was widely administered in the country to almost 90% of the Indian population. Thrombocytopenic syndrome or TTS is one of the rare but very serious side effects that has happened as a part of the vaccine-induced immune thrombocytopenic purpura or VITTP. The incidence has been as low as 1 in just 50,000 or 0.002%. But in a huge population such as that of India, the number becomes sizable. TTS is a very rare condition resulting from an abnormal immune response. Although it has severe or several causes, it has also been linked with adenovirus vector vaccines, and the WHO published a report on March 27, 2021 about it. The British-Swedish multinational pharmaceutical company AstraZeneca has admitted for the first time in the UK court documents that its COVID vaccine can cause a rare blood clot risk. About 51 cases have been lodged in the United Kingdom High Court against the pharmaceutical giant over claims that its COVID vaccine caused death and serious injury. The victims and the grieving relatives have sought damages estimated to be worth up to £100 million. Although AstraZeneca is contesting the claims that it has yet accepted in a legal document submitted to the High Court in February that its COVID vaccine can, in very rare cases, cause TTS. TTS causes people to have blood clots and a low blood platelet count. AstraZeneca's COVID vaccine and linked to TTS. In India, almost 90% of the people who received COVID vaccine received AstraZeneca vaccine, which in India, as you know, is called Covishield. And once this virus is genetically modified or engineered to match the SARS-CoV-2, a causative organism for COVID-19, this works on a spike protein. So the vaccine is incorporated with the S spike protein genetic sequence. The vaccine is injected in the arm, which is in the deltoid muscle. However, sometimes instead of just getting into the muscles, it also enters the bloodstream. Once it enters the bloodstream, the adenovirus in the vaccines acts like a magnet with a special affinity to a type of protein in the blood called platelet factor 4 or PF4 as it is called in medical terminology. While PF4 is normally used by the body to promote coagulation in blood, in rare instances the body's immune system confuses it as a foreign body or a foreign invader and then releases antibodies to attack it, called mistaken identity. It is theorized that such antibodies then react and clump together with PF4, forming the blood clots, which it is now being widely discussed, that have become so heavily linked with the vaccine. Such clots in the brain and in the heart can cause disastrous adverse effects. So should all the Covishield vaccine takers be worried? Well, one should not be just because it has happened to a few people, but you never know who could be unlucky. The difficulty is to distinguish between the complications that are caused by COVID itself or long COVID or the vaccine. That remains debatable and indistinguishable for the scientific community as also the legal fraternity. People who are vaccinated have an overall lower risk of death from COVID as well as complications such as post-COVID heart attacks and strokes afterwards. Although there are extremely rare side effects for vaccines, the benefits far outweigh the risks. COVID vaccines have prevented hundreds of thousands of people from dying. For example, in the United States, 232,000 to 318 people have died from COVID due to refusal to vaccinate from disproportionate fear of vaccination. All said and done, the results from, or rather the acceptance of AstraZeneca, the fears will persist. Yes, the possibility of blood clots should have been pointed to people before the vaccine was administered. This is in my humble opinion. Friends, if you have been watching my YouTube channel for the first time, I would encourage you to subscribe to my channel and be a part. We have some interesting and valuable advice from the world of finance and medicine combined together from time to time. And we would love to share you our predictions about how the various medicines interact, how various financial products can come and help you in your life, in achieving your financial goals and also in your medical objectives. For all this, do subscribe to my YouTube channel and look forward to hearing from you soon again. And have a great day and take care. Bye-bye.